Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of What's the Show About with Reynolds and Cruz.
Here we are.
You know what we do. Every week we do it. Several times a week. We make their fake movie posters. If you don't know that by now, you know. Yikes.
Well, just to be clear, we're not making them. We're asking.
We're AIing.
We're asking for them.
ChatGPT is making them. We're prompting ChatGPT to
full
make
honesty,
AI.
full disclosure.
We're not artists. Well, Reynolds is kind of an artist. I have no artistic talent at all. So that's why I need AI to make me feel better about myself.
I'm an avid practitioner of the art of madness.
Yeah. Special episode, special surprise, you guys. My daughter did one of these posters. So this is a prompt from Leia that I told her she's not going to be allowed to watch the podcast that her poster is on, and she said why, and I said there's a lot of swear words.
Because you don't want to be influenced.
And she
by
said
Reynolds.
you could just not swear, and I said, Leia, fuck that. All right. I don't know which poster's up first, if it's hers or if it's someone else's, but we're gonna roll into it. So here we go.
Now this is a poster, Jamie. Jamie with the fucking bangers. That is so good. It's so good. Why couldn't the other one have been this? Why couldn't the other one have been this good? Oh my god.
So
this
is not even I don't think it's a movie. I think it's just a beer poster for a beer called Abdul's, which is a play on the O'Douls.
I love this so much.
And everybody likes it.
That's
Abdul. That's Abdul Al Sayed, I suppose, in the center.
This isn't Leia's poster.
This is not Leia's poster, and everyone is drinking Abdul's because everyone's into it. Daniel Radcliffe, Bradley Cooper, Brad Pitt, Ben Affleck, and Robert Downey Jr. Huh?
Well, you know, all these actors are alcoholics.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they all have a drinking problem.
Hey, and you know what this poster says? Hey, Abdul is with you. And hey, viewer, if you need to take it easy, you know, if you gotta tone it down a little bit, we're all with you, man. We'll have Abdul's with you.
The beers companies, they love doing marketing ads like this. I'm just branching out, you know what I mean? Just there's no rules to this.
There's no rules, dude. That's unlike Portnoy. There are no rules. Whereas Portnoy has one rule, everyone knows it. We have no rule. Everyone knows it.
I saw some O'Douls and I thought,
yeah, you thought
O'Doul. Why not?
The Trump administration could not use this tweet. They could not weaponize this in a tweet. It's completely perfect. If you put these posters out on the streets of Boston, Bostonians would think that they should vote for Abdul, and they'd be very upset when they learned that they could not because they're not in his district. You could put this in. You could put this anywhere. This works so well, and I think you should be contacting the DNC right now. You and Cory Booker need to brainstorm.
All right, I'm on it.
All right, yeah, call up Cory. Does Cory Booker have a podcast? I bet he does. Shout out Cory if you have a podcast. Why don't we fact check that for us, Jamie? Find out if Cory Booker has a podcast and let us know. Dude, I love this. 9.
I also 9.
I give it a 9.
I double 9.
It's a 9 and a 9. Jamie,
it's a tour de force.
It's your own beer ad. It's your own beer poster.
9.
Give
triple
it a triple 9.
Wow.
All right. This is brilliant.
Hey, when you're ready to
have a podcast,
Cory Booker does not have a podcast. Good to know.
Hey, when you're ready to kick it up to a 9, grab an Abdul's.
Exactly, dude.
It's not going to hold you back. This won't hold you back. You'll be at your peak. This is awesome. This is way better than Michelob Ultra commercials that claim you could play soccer and drink a Michelob Ultra. It's not true. I tried. I threw up.
Yeah, that makes sense. Great. Wonderful. I enjoyed that very much. All right, here we go. This is Leia's poster. It's called Monster in the Mail. When the mail arrives, so does the resistance. Leia was very distraught about Donald Trump and the Republicans insistence that they want to shut down the U.S. Postal Service because she was sending us letters from camp and things like that. She enjoys the U.S. Postal Service very much. And I told her that she should make a poster for the show because, I don't know, she was asking me to stop using AI, and I was telling her, listen, it's the way of the future. We can't stop it. We need more data centers. Don't worry about your water. You're fine. You can drink Gatorade. And I said, why don't you join us on our AI adventure and make a poster for yourself, since you came up with Monster in the Mail. So this is a little gremlin in the mail who shows up in your mailbox, and he tries to convince you to save the U.S. Postal Service. He's like, stop Donald Trump. He's a little gremlin out there that's, out there trying to save the USPS. Kind of reminds me of like a Goosebumps.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Cover, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like a kid's kind of horror movie. I think it's a B movie, I guess. Bizarre content. Satire,
all right.
Behavior.
Let's start brainstorming this plot, Jeff. What is the plot? You tell me. I want to know what your
the plot is. I think the plot is that something went wrong at one of the mini Mondani factories, and it made a bunch of liberal gremlins, and the liberal gremlins, they needed some kind of issue to latch on to, and they're like, we need the Postal Service. Like, we could even expand the Postal Service and use it to help communities in other ways, and so they're out there being little liberal goblins spreading the word. Because of a malfunction at the Mini Mamdani factory. That's my guess. That's my guess as to what the plot is.
My plot prediction. This is a Goosebumps book. It's a Goosebumps-esque book. And there's usually some kind of morality twist in a Goosebumps book, or like an Are You Afraid of the Dark type show, Things aren't always as they seem. Maybe we shouldn't
always
judge
leave
people.
a note.
Maybe we shouldn't judge people so quickly. And it seems that I'm going to take a guess that a scrappy group of kids are trying to save their suburban town and their post office. When they bump into this goblin guy, and they're like, "Oh no, this is bad. But it turns out the goblin is working for good. The goblin's going to help get rid of the real goblin,
so
Donald Trump. And if I'm going to be funny, it's because Donald Trump stole the goblin's job of top goblin. He's got to get his career back, man. And the kids are like, he's right. Yeah, he's right. Now, we all know that Donald Trump has a lot of superstitions and phobia. He's afraid of ghosts. He's afraid of water. He's afraid of stairs. And if you were to ask me, does he have a fear of goblins, orcs, trolls, or other fairy tale type creatures? I would say, yeah, he absolutely does. Yeah. I bet that's why he makes Eric open all his mail.
Yeah.
I think that I don't see enough opinions of the youth, young people about politics, and this is very encouraging to me. This is very encouraging. I think they got our back, Jeff. Maybe I shouldn't have yelled about racism. Maybe I should have asked the children about racism, because they seem to have it together. This is great,
dude.
This is great. I like this a lot.
Good. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. This is a solid. I would take Leia to go see her own movie that she came up with. Like, this seems like a fun Goosebumps romp. So I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna say it's a solid movie.
Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna give this an 8 mostly because I hated the movie Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good was a complete cop out. It was a complete surrender. But Monster in the Mail is gonna fight until the bitter end. So I give it an 8. I thought it was great.
High praise, better than Wicked for Good. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie.
Good job,
Jamie.
Patreon
What do you
subscribers.
think?
Oh, I'm giving it a 0. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that. No, I think, I'd give it a 7 too. I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, it's a solid entry.
I'm glad. I'd be happy. I'm glad when the goblin would pop out of my mailbox. I'd be like, oh, we're on the same side already. I'm glad that you also want the post office to continue existing. I'm glad we can be on the same team, because
we can be friends.
I would not want to.
And he's got a button, like how all the mini mom. See, this goes into my mini Mamdani theory. All the mini Mamdanis always had those buttons. This guy's got a button, dude. Save the mail.
I just had a bunch of fire trucks go by my house, and it suddenly realized that we're going to need the Postal Service because we're going to be getting rid of the fire departments. So we're going to need the Postal Service to put out the fires.
Someone's going to have to put out those fires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put out the fires. Throw more mail on it.
Now, unlike a lot of my posters, this poster did not isolate 9 out of 10 Americans. So I thought that was smart of her.
Yeah. All right. That's Monster in the Mail. Let's see what we've got next.
Yeah.
All right. When the Burger Wars got hot, he goes old school. And then when the Burger Wars go hot, he goes old school.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sling blading.
In a world ruled by fries and firepower.
Oh, Jesus, I'm just getting older and older. Look at that.
Well, it's the future.
Face.
It's the Burger Wars. You're not getting any younger in the Burger Wars. So we're all eating fast food and we're eating fast food and guns together.
I look upset and tired. I don't look like, dude, the motion of me slinging.
You're just focused.
Doesn't really fit in with the look on my face. I look sad to be slinging.
No, you're just hyper focused. You've got a 100-yard stare, which is about the distance you can sling pretty accurately.
Right.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. In a world ruled by fries and firepower, one man refuses to put the trigger. He's building more than a club. He's building a movement. Small stones, big ideas, massive attitude. This isn't a game. It's humanity's last shot.
So I'm slingshotting.
Yep. So there's a timeline. There's a timeline to this movie's production. First, I made the poster. About a week ago. Then me and Jeff got into multiple arguments about gun ownership. I don't remember when or how they happened, but I know they did because if 24 hours have passed, I've yelled at him about this. So
that's true. We have those arguments pretty much every
daily.
day.
Yeah. Now, by complete coincidence, my wife and I went to the gun range today. First time she ever went. She did great. She's a natural. She's a great shot. Dude, I was really impressed. I feel safer. I feel a lot safer.
That's good,
dude.
That's good.
I'm really happy. I'm pleased. I'm quite pleased. And then, I remembered this poster because I had forgotten about it. And I was like, this is it. Because Jeff's response to everything is, I don't need a gun. I got this. And I was like, well, how's he going to get it when he has absolutely nothing? And I saw this YouTube channel where people are like doing slings. They're doing like old school ancient slingshots and they're hitting their targets, man. And they're like, I was very impressed. And I was like, Jeff can sling. So Jeff, if you get a sling, I'll stop yelling at you.
Okay.
Think about that when you give the score. When you give a score, think about it. So the Burger Wars, the plot of the movies is really, really simple. The Burger Wars are raging, and Jeff's leading an underground movement to sling their way out of this. They gotta resist, man, and they got nothing but their wits and twine and hemp and rope and their weaving technology. The weaving technology here is really key. We really get into the details about how do you weave properly so you can get that tensile strength. It's a good movie.
Yeah, we have the sling science right down here. There seems to be there's an underground championship going on too.
You're playing Counter-Strike. You got your Counter-Strike headset. I didn't even notice that until just now. It's such a natural look. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is in the Burger Wars universe, right? As Nick Cage is out there fighting,
yes.
I'm down there slinging.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a tiny bit of historical context. Benjamin Franklin made a proposal to the U.S. Congress that they buy a bunch of bows and arrows to equip the Continental Congress as they had no guns. They got turned down, but I was like, they should have bought slings, man. Yeah,
they should have, but they didn't.
So I love this movie, man. Jeff, what are you
give it a 6? I'm going to give it a 6.
6 for slinging. Nice.
I'm going to give it a 6 because, it's not as good as Burger Wars, and I know this. It's like, it's like, what do you call it? They're Hobbs and Shaw, right? Not a mainline Fast and the Furious. So I know it's not going to be as good as that, but I'm still going to see it because, like, it's in the universe. It's in the Burger Wars universe. So of course I'm going to see it. I need to see all of them, just like I need to see all the Fasts and all the Furiouses. So yeah, it's a 6. I'm going to see this probably in theaters, even though it's not very good.
Nice.
Yeah, I give it a 6. Jamie, what do you think?
You're right. It's not as good as Burger Wars. And I didn't like Burger Wars. That was also
a
terrible movie.
He gave it a very low score.
For that reason, I got to give this a 1.
What? Boy. Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Wow. All right. Wow. Okay.
That's okay. It's okay. Jamie.
That leaves Reynolds to score it.
I'm gonna give it a 5. I love his poster though. Let me tell you something. I love his poster mostly because it's a personal attack against my friend. And it garnered it created a personal attack against me via the score of a 1.
Look at how clearly successful I am at slingshot.
Also,
I got
told
a whole movement built up.
Like Jeff originally had like a Dennis the Menace sling, and I was like, no, make it like an ancient sling, like make it like a slinger. And then they did, and I was like, make it so that it like shoots at the viewer, and I really like the perspective, so it gets an extra point for that. It gets an extra point for personal attacks, and gets an extra point for being a profitable part of the Burger Wars franchise. Less well received, but made more money. So, gets a 5.
All right. A 6, a 5, and a 1. According to my maths, Abdul's with the 999s.
Nice.
Wins the day. Abdul's, congratulations. Yeah, I think you cracked the code. Jamie, look at that. Wonderful episode. Wonderful posters. I think, Jamie didn't like the last one, but I thought they were all good. So I say great success. Remember to go to www.whatstheshowabout. Maybe by the time this airs, there's going to be a honey blog. Patreon.com/whatstheshowabout. Again, you know what? Look us up on Patreon. If you can find us, awesome. Subscribe. You win.
If you can't find us, get in touch with us in person, and we'll help you.
Yeah, give me $5 cash.
Mm-hmm. We'll be at a Quiznos near you.
Yeah. Quiznos. Any final parting thoughts or words from anybody? I thought successful.
We really see ourselves at a the arms race. Everything's about an arms race lately. AI, the actual military, the Live Golf Association.
Sure.
And I'm seeing 2 strategies. Strategy number 1, complicated prompts based on ideas that are mostly woven up in our head. Number 2, a simple pun, and it just says go with it. I think these are both very successful strategies. I'm really interested to see how this develops over.
Yes, and how it will help us in the war against AI when Gray Eyes Lake comes to fruition, and I have to become the AI in order to stop it.
That's right. Yeah,
you'll
need an Abdul's to take it easy after a long day.
Yeah, if you don't understand that reference, go back and listen to all the episodes that you missed. One day, whatstheshowabout.com is going to have a gallery full of all of our posters, but until that day arrives, you're going to have
to ask us in person.
Programs.
Yeah. All right.
Again,
man. Great show.
We know that we are not number 1 in your hearts. We are number 2 behind the fantastic Joe Rogan.
Number 3 behind Michelle Obama and Craig's podcast as well.
That's right. Sorry, Michelle number 1, Rogan number 2. What's the show about number 3? Those should be your priorities. And then listen to your Counter-Strike podcast and learn a little bit about that game. Just checking in with my boys at Talking Counter again. Sponge and Moses and Yanko. Love you guys. Appreciate it when you guys listen in and text me with your thoughts and criticism. So thanks everybody over at Talking Counter. That's been What's the Show About? Again, number 3 in your hearts behind Michelle and Joe Rogan. That's the end. That's the program.